Hello everyone and welcome to another weekly recap video. This week we're going to talk about the newest build of patch 11.0.7 and all the goodies that it is bringing. We're also going to talk about the 30th anniversary livestream celebration that Blizzard has planned for Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok coming up on November 13th, where you can earn mounts for Warcraft, packs for Hearthstone, and other collectibles for assorted Blizzard games including Warcraft Rumble. We're going to talk about some of the leaks that have already been shown up ahead of time so we know what is coming and speculate on things that we hope are coming as well. So, with the newest build of 11.0.7, data miners have found 3 different sets of garments you'll be able to gather on your time on the Siren Isle. How you gather these is most likely going to be through the blessed irons you'll be collecting as you do dailies and weeklies and things on the island. And they're broken up into Vrykul sets, Goblin sets, and Pirate sets. And we're going to take a look at them real fast. For the Vrykul set, we have the Rune Scribe's vestments, we have the Blood Scout outfit, we have the Hydra Flayer's regalia, and we have the Dredgetar Warrior's battle gear. These are all very reminiscent of the Vrykul armor design from Wrath of the Lich King and their time in Battle for Azeroth as a part of Island Expeditions. We have Goblin sets, which look very Castaway shipwrecky. So you've got the Paradise Beach loungewear, you have the sun-soaked clothing, you have Rusty Bruiser's outfit, South Sea Cruise loungewear, and salvage rig garments. So goblins have 5 different sets you can collect. And then last but certainly not least are pirate sets. This being a Battle for Azeroth callback slash reuse. We're going to be getting some pirate aesthetic that looks very familiar to transmog sets that you could get through Island Expeditions and just the overall thematic of the Cold Tyrann side of the content from that expansion. But we are going to get Bill Swabby's garb, Pilfered Mariner's garb, and Saltstained garbs, which each come with a jaunty little eye patch and traditional long-legged, long-sleeved, cape-based clothing that really screams Cold Tyrann to me. But again, this is reused content for Battle for Azeroth. So along with the transmog pieces that we've looked at that have been data mined, we also are getting a visual update to the Spatial Rift passive that Void Elves get. Spatial Rift is a teleport spell that they get, that they're able to shoot a disc across the ground, and then after a certain point, it will go away, but before it does, you can reactivate the ability to teleport yourself to its location. Currently in game, it is very small and hard to see in certain areas of the game, especially in hectic encounters where the floor matches the color of the spell. The update, as you can see on screen, has much better clarity. It's a bigger, more visible disc. It also travels slightly faster and lasts 2 seconds longer. The ability side by side here, you can see the clear difference here. So it is a nice update, and it's something that Void Elf players will be able to hopefully use to much better effect. Another change that was announced on the PTR this week is going to be the walkback for the proposed profession respec option and some balancing to multicraft and resourcefulness. Blizzard came out in the blue post and said that they were going to revert these changes for the time being, as they wanted to reassess internally the exact way they want to execute a profession respec. Now, if you are a profession user, there are people in the game who love to use multiple tunes on the same profession to generate gold, craft different items through different specializations with leatherworking, blacksmithing, tailoring. This is something that's not going to impact you as much because you have so many tunes. But for the average user like myself, who may have messed up one of their trees, may have spec'd into something that we no longer need and don't want to take the alt route of making another profession carrying character just for the reason of getting the proper setup for blacksmithing, enchanting, whatever the need may be. Waiting on this feature since the end of Dragonflight, basically, kind of sucks. If I'm just being kind of blunt, I would love for this to be a thing. The respec cost could be steep, which I would be all right with because there's easily ways to abuse flipping trees to do multi-crafting and generating more value than you probably should, which is why they were going to rebalance multi-crafting and resourcefulness. However, we are not getting that right away, so that is kind of a disappointing bit of news coming out of this build of the PTR, but hopefully Blizzard can figure out a way to implement this system in a way that they believe is fair and balanced for all players, and give folks who may have taken the wrong turn in their profession specking a chance to get what they're looking for out of this profession revamp that they've been working on for the last 2 years. So, touching base real quick on the 20th anniversary retail WoW patch that's live right now, we are going to be getting another wave of Time Walkers. This week is going to be Classic again, so be prepared for more Dire Maul, Stratholme, and Zul'Farrak. If you are progressing still in Mythic Nerubar Palace, you will be getting nerfs to Mythic Queen Ansurek. So if your guild is right there at the end, these nerfs may actually put you over the edge. So hopefully you're able to complete that fight and get cutting edge and end the season on a high note. The last thing I want to talk about in the video, and the biggest thing going on this week, is the 30th anniversary of Warcraft livestream that Blizzard is going to be hosting on Wednesday, November 13th. It will be on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. You will be able to claim rewards for them, so make sure your Battle.net account is bound to those platforms, so as you watch, you can gain those rewards for Warcraft, Hearthstone, and Warcraft Rumble. The live stream is going to cover a lot of things that Blizzard is going to be bringing out in the next couple of months, and some of it's already been spoiled via a leak. The biggest thing, and the one that I believe everyone is on board with being the true part of it, is the remaster of Warcraft 2. Now, that's already been met with a lot of mixed to negative reactions by the Warcraft fanbase because of the way Warcraft 3 remaster was handled. It was very poorly executed, did not work well out the gate, and it was just panned as like one of the lowest rated games of all time, which is a shame because that game franchise deserved so much better than that. But beyond personal biases, I am hoping that they learn from their mistake. Got to put a positive spin on this. Learn from their mistake and bring us a very true to form Warcraft 2 with a really, really nice coat of paint on it is really all I would want from the game. I don't want you to reinvent the mechanics in it. I don't want you to change the story in it. I don't want you to really do a whole lot other than just make the game look pretty while playing fundamentally the same as it did 20 some odd years ago. Beyond that, there have been some other things spoiled that, while seem plausible, I don't want to talk to their credibility because I'm just not buying them. The big things are the next expansion has been spoiled. The 11.1 patch has pretty much had everything put out there for people to consume already, to story-wise and what to expect, next raid, things like that. A lot of that doesn't seem true to me because I keep seeing conflicting notes on that stuff. Some other things that seem more plausible but are just side things to Warcraft. Plunderstorm becoming an honest-to-God game mode in the game that you can queue for and play at any time would be lovely instead of just a seasonal thing they throw in. And a Legion remix similar to the Mop remix we got at the end of the last expansion. So those things I could see being true. They're just not that high impact, but a Legion remix to kind of kill the lull between the War Within and whatever the next expansion actually is would be pretty neat. I don't know if I could do 3 months of that, but maybe like 9 weeks or something. It's kind of like a flash event where you level super fast, get some nice transmogs, and just blow through Antaurus and the Tomb of Sargeras again. Because Legion expansion was really fun, and doing it in fast forward might be fun as well, because Mop was better in fast forward. The Plunderstorm, for people who like Plunderstorm, just being able to play that as you want would probably be a pretty sick way to kill some time in WoW and not feel like you're wasting that subscription money. But beyond that, if you were able to check out the leaks, let me know in the comments what leaks you saw before the video comes out, of course, or the live stream. Before the live stream comes out, let me know what leaks you saw that you would love to see implemented. And if not, what hopes do you have that Blizzard is going to make come true on the 13th? Are we going to get that Warcraft 2 remaster with a really nice gameplay video or even a super stylized cinematic trailer to go with it? Are we going to get information on the next patch, the next expansion? Is Hearthstone going to get the next big game mode spoil for it? Whatever you could hope for out of the live stream on Wednesday. Let me know down in the comments. And I want to thank you for watching the video up to this point. It means a lot to me. And if you would like to subscribe to the channel to be notified about more uploads, I try to upload at least a couple videos every week. And I'd love to have your support as we go along through that. But thank you for watching this far. I hope you have a good rest of your week and have a great day.